Hello everyone, my name is John. This is my lovely wife Jeanette, and I'm from America. My wife is from Malaysia. We have 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. Ages range from 9 to 1 years old. So we're going to take a little time today and talk to you about adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to handle challenges. The changes that take place, such as surprise tests, surprise schedule change, just unexpected circumstances. And it is important for the children to be able to handle these changes, because this is something that happens in everyday life.
They're going to encounter so many changes to their lives. They might have to try different foods or different weather and different ways of doing things, and even maybe different ways teachers teach. And so it's so important for our children to develop adaptability to allow them to flourish in whatever situation they're placed in. Adaptability is so important for our children so that they can learn to take healthy risks, so they can learn to be resilient, and so that they can learn to overcome challenges and obstacles that they may face. This encourages them to develop and grow to their fullest potential.
As parents, it is important for us to ask ourselves, what do we believe? Because your actions are going to be a reflection of that, and then your children's responses to different situations will also be a reflection of that. As for me, being a Christian, I believe that Jesus is the way, truth, and life, and Jesus teaches us that it is important to walk alongside each other. First, he is concerned with healthy relationship with God and healthy relationship with your neighbors and your children and your wife. We felt, okay, one thing we could do is actually take part in those learning processes with them. Let our children see us learn something new, or see us attempt something that is challenging for us. So one thing I did, because I'm not an artist and I wanted my children to be willing to accept their artwork, whether they made a mistake or with any sort of imperfection that might come with their artwork. Because at that time they were just taking any paper where they felt like they would mess up, they would take it, crumple it up and throw it away, or tear it up or get upset. And so what I started doing is sitting down and doing a drawing or painting alongside them. And as I made mistakes, I would show them how I responded, and then show them how I was able to use my mistakes either in my artwork or be able to enjoy my mistakes to learn from them. And this really allowed them to relax and no longer see mistakes as completely unacceptable. Actually, they started seeing mistakes as something that can be used and something that they can learn from.
Since we are schooling our children at home, sometimes it's hard to keep them on task or on schedule and not get distracted. But we've been trying to give them control or responsibility of their own schedule. I tell them that it's up to you how fast you want to work. If you schedule your time well and if you work hard, you can finish more quickly and you'll get more playtime. And we've kind of put that responsibility in their hands to allow them to choose to fail or to succeed. Our firstborn, she is kind of a perfectionist, and in doing her math lessons, she sometimes would get really upset if she would even make just one mistake. Eventually I realized that what she really needed was to know that she was loved and that she was valued no matter what her accomplishments were. Math, whatever thing she can do or she learns, that's not a definition of who she is. We reminded her that she is loved of God, she's loved by us, regardless of what her scores are. With our children, when we think about buying toys or books for them, we never think, oh, I better make sure to buy one for each kid so that they don't fight. I mean, we have 4 children, we can't keep buying 4 of everything. So there's been lots of opportunities where they learn to share with each other. You know, each of them might have their special things that is theirs, but then we still tell them, but you know, to love your brother or sister, you share with them. And then in return, they will share with you too. And that way, you know, you can all enjoy all your belongings together. We really encourage them to play with the kids in the neighborhood.
It was really getting them to engage the community and engage their neighbors, really express their appreciation and desire to build relationship with others was really important to us. And this is another one where, as parents, we need to model that for our children. And maybe one way is by taking part in their games. Maybe inviting the neighbors to come play a game that we as parents initiate. You can teach them how to do fair play. You can teach them how to be gracious in those times. If somebody makes a mistake in the game, you can still encourage them. You can also teach them how to include others. I want to express our appreciation for you as parents, trying to raise up good, strong children with good character. And I want to encourage you that you can do it. Thank you very much. You have a nice day.